Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host of the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, author, artist, sword master, retired paranormal investigator, and game designer. Author of, oh, that looked professional. That's right, author of The Simple Sword, The Big Stompy Robots, and Fighting Axe, along with The Simple Spear, which one of these days I'll grab. Woo! Before we get going, I don't even have my battery. It's been one of those manic Mondays. I wish it was Sunday. But, folks, oh, wow. I'm going to hit you with some accountability. I have been a busy little bee. Cranked out a new art piece last night using a whole different set of techniques. You can see it and the little minute and a half time-lapse of how I did it right on this channel or on deviantart.com/Nick T. My home away from home, my digital domain, or more links at nicholastockert.com. Now, I am feeling energized because I got that done. Have a couple images run off to the printer, and I'm going to have to be making a run to Crown Town at some point to drop them off at a blacklisted tattoo parlor. Tattoo studio. I think it's Tattoo Studio. Anyway, place ran by my dear friend Sterling Freeman. Now, for the inspired by the Wu-Tang Art Show, just to kind of hook him up, hopefully. I hope it all goes well. I don't know. Never done something like this, but never gonna give you up. Okay. Other than that, I've got 20 short stories and images in a new anthology I am working on, and I don't know if 20 images with the short stories, sort of speed paints and prompts, is enough, or if I have to really double down and add a lot more. So I would love your opinion on that. It will probably be in statement size because I really have come to love this size, and it happens to match the size of my favorite sketch pad. So it will probably be something in this size where if I have it, story picture, story picture, story picture, story picture, story picture, etc., on down the line. A little bit of an art book, a little bit of a quick impromptu story, and some little teasers, little tidbits behind the scenes, little whispers of things to come in many of my assorted IPs. So how many IPs do you have working in progress? Well, I have enough to fill up 20 pictures pretty easy. So, all that being said, still working on my horror anthology, but I have to do that ADHD thing where I have multiple projects going and I just juggle them so that when I run out of the dopamine fix on one, I'm getting it from another, and then they eventually all sort of rattle down. The more I understand that that's how my brain works, the cooler stuff that's happening and a lot less stress. Because there's so much stress, folks, that will come on to you from trying to figure out, oh God, is something wrong with me? When instead you can go, yeah, there's something wrong and I know what to do about it. It's like realizing I'm diabetic. I got to eat every couple hours or I get cranky. I knew this, but I caught flack for it. And now I understand why I have to eat every couple hours or I get cranky. And apparently my background is being obnoxious. So give me just a second. That's a little better. Patented background adjusting tool. Anyhow, you all don't have one of these in reach. Richie, by the way, you can get these for about $30. They're very light, and if you get two of them, I think a certain Drisdorden fan would be very happy. Also, on that topic, I believe it's through Spirit Halloween has prop replicas of Drizzt Sword's Twinkle and Icing Death, which, if I can find them, they will be on my wall. Oh, yes, they will be mine. Now, I've been prattling a bit, and I've been prattling at high speed because that happens sometimes. Let me see. I have a lot more. I have a short story / short comic that was submitted to my boy Luke Stone and it will be added much farther down the line, but I'm looking forward to it. What else? I know there is else because there's always else. Oh, the Rapid Rapier is coming along. It's just I have to deep dive that probably this week. So I still want to get at least 3 more publications out this year. And I'm a little behind, so we'll see. How's your accountability doing? You guys getting stuff done, knocking it back, learning things, making yourself better? And answering these questions will shape your future. Now, that I have prattled and gotten on about my day, my weekend was actually very, very limited because Friday I went in for an allergy test and found out I'm allergic to all the things. And as it turned my back into a giant series of welts and swelled me up quite a bit, my weekend was spent lumbering around the house being itchy and unpleasant. I'm not to anyone else, but it was unpleasant for me. So I'm glad to be feeling a bit more myself today. Now that all that said, let's see what's going on in the best comment section online. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Joe Bachman says, good morning. Nevermore. It's a happy good morning and happy Monday, Nevermore. It's good morning, Joe. I hope you're having a wonderful time. The master of Joe Bachman Tech Apps, the corporate sponsor of Nevermind the Furthermore, who makes this morning madhouse possible. And yes, I know I need to fix my screen more. We'll make it happen. Things are happening. It doesn't look like it, but trust me. But good morning to you. Morning, folks. Running to the doctor's appointment today, so I won't be able to catch it live. I'll have to get it on the rerun. That's okay. I'm all about rerun. Dude could dance. Accountability. Wear the wear. No movement this weekend. Anthology going through before looking to an editor to go over. Start a new short that I may try to put into the anthology to boot. Wrap it up and cap it up. Wrap it up and cap it up because you need to get it to the editor and then get it out so that you can drop it and move on to your next project. Many other things are stalled out due to spooky mess, and Its yearly ramifications and other duties as required. Oh my. Got a lot going on this year? Everything okay? Bam. Let's see. So, I know you're probably not here, but when you catch it on the rerun, brother, dude, DM me. Let me know how you're doing. If you got problems, let me know if I can help. If I can't, well, at least I'll give condolences. Joe Bachman, it's weird on a different section of I-94 and only having traffic barrels separating me from traffic. Amazing what a difference in traffic by just being 30 miles east of my normal project. I just like that. You be careful. Donnie Carlene says, crap, turn my head and Rich and Joe go to town in the chat. Hey guys. Hey Donna, how are you doing? I hope you're having a real good time. Okay. Morning, Donna and Carl when he arrives. So we got a big old comment dump. All about the comment dump to come. Oh, bow. Accountability. Joe, I haven't had time to work on any of the IRPs, but we are busy setting up for Dark in the Park, the haunted trail we're setting up at Twin Oaks Park. Ookie spooky. Get it on. I'm looking forward. Friday is the business trick or treat in Fowler, and we might get to participate in that. Earl Park has a whole shindig usually, although between the food allergies and it being a lot of people in a tight place, it's not really Xander's jam. Good morning, Donna, or Carl, whatever he may be looking up. Figured I'd pop in place my accountability gently on the floor as it's fragile this time of year. Fair enough. He's busy bringing me coffee, the sweet errand boy. Aw. I'm waiting for the paving crew to get over here on the westbound side. The wife is with another crew on the eastbound side. Are you like flirting and semaphore at each other? You know what I mean? Have to finish acquiring shoes and enough caffeine that I can deal with folks. Lord knows I've been there. Bam. I'm in a safe spot here too. They have to hit several barrels and a set of barricades while crossing 2 lanes before they come even close to hitting me. Good! You safe makes me happy. I misunderstood. I thought it was just a couple barrels. I'm like, yeah. No. I've seen those things get clipped and woo! People get uneasy when they see I have shoes on, Rich. It means I'm more likely to kick. Carl Witzman, he has arrived. Morning. Good morning. Does Donna need more coffee? Right back. Aw. It must be a special day. Grat Lankert is here at once. Wonderful. How's Beowulf coming? Greetings. Here for more pearls of wisdom from our host. Hey, glad to see you, Glenn. My job is to add entertainment and maybe a little encouragement in the mornings. And when people need realism, I send them to you. 2 different tool sets, both necessary to elevate the creative mind. Hi, Grand Glenn. Paving crews here, so I'm out. Have a good one. You enjoy yourself out there. Let's be careful out there. Okay. Wrong show. Sorry. Donna Carlene. Okay. I'm out like Siegfried and Roy at a Pride event. Be good, be safe, have fun. Try to do as many of those as possible in concert. I try. No writing done this week. I've been busy running errands for Donna. So we see. Bye. Anyway, all the way, Donna. Evansville is. Oh, God. By the way, Evansville is canceled. All parties informed. Oh, no. Carl Witzman's laughing. She threw her back out, Glenn, so I have to play as mommy and daddy this week. I'm sorry, hearing the word Glenn and play as mommy and daddy just had me warp into Ed Wood, Glenda, Glenda, so give me a moment. Good morning. Oh, that's Cindy Koepp. Well, I've got a commercial for Cindy Koepp, so let's run her ad. And I need the new ad. Where is the new ad? New ad. So I totally wasn't rocking to the drum rip at all. No, folks, so Cindy Koepp's critters are right. She has some amazing publications out there. Please support her at www.CKOEPP.com. And her lurker mode is engaged. And Donna Carlene's not feeling well. I'm sorry, Donna. You need to rest. Glenn. Nick! Glenn! And you got some, hey, good morning, Blue Teddy. Always great to hear from you. And feel free to kick in with whatever projects you're doing. I love the accountability. I love seeing that other people are working, or even when other people are struggling, because it makes us all realize we're all kind of, though we work separately, we're all working kind of together to make more entertainment, to create new ideas and places and experiences, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Anyway, sorry. I was Shatnered for a moment there. It happens to the best of us, and unfortunately, it also happens to me. Now, let's see. Blue Teddy, Donna Carly. Good morning, Nick. Morning, all. And accountability to come soon. Well, while we wait for Jody McPhee's accountability to come, I should run his plug.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Yep, I always love hearing from Jody McPhee. Let's keep on trucking down the lines. Nick, I'm doing cruddy this morning. Throughout my back, just sleeping. Oh, God, that is horrible. Horrible. You take it easy, rest, and let yourself be spoiled, Donna. That's one of the great joys in life of being married. Casey, when you get goofed up, you get to be spoiled a bit. Life is better for you then. And what's this? Wait, I hear. Did a coffin open in the vault? Why, yes. Rising, the queen of clocks herself, the dark mistress of the rising tide, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Now, I hope you guys are all going to hit the like and share and subscribe and ring the bell because I'm trying to get people's messages out there. I'm trying to help folks. And I fear Sarah, as everyone should. That whole popping up shadow to shadow thing, it's a neat trick. And just to know that she can come for you. Yesterday, I drove by Trunk or Treat Parade as they were all traipsing around town. Sadly, no hot moms dressed up. What a lost opportunity. I mourn the death of Halloween, folks. I really do. It seems like every year there's less trick-or-treating. Trunk or treats happen, which is great for the little ones. But there was a sense of community. You'd wander, you'd get to know the neighborhood. Kids could practice what it's like to be in the dark. Grand adventures. A little bit of spook, a little bit of fear. It was good for all. It was good fun. And now we're reduced to dressing like a ninja in a down coat at 4 p.m. It tears me up. I'm probably gonna have a fire, and there won't be trick-or-treaters. We're gonna, during the day or into the evening, watch these spooky stories and just have a mellow time. I had planned a party this year, and because of health and some other entanglements, it all went out the window, and that kind of stinks. So, if you have Halloween options, reach out, find them, find some fun this year, because I think we all need it. 7 viewers and 3 or 4 likes. Click it. Come on, please. I'm begging you here. No, seriously. We're fighting the algorithm, and you guys are on the front lines, making independent folks like me able to do things like fight the algorithm. So come on, rah, fight the power. Come on. Hey, Sarah. LOL, Carl. Hey, Donna. Hey, Sarah. I fixed my part of that. Liked. Thank you. Woot. Ooh, Indie Comics Network. Just lurking while getting dressed. Now, this is Nita Lanning, half of the Indie Comics Network morning vlog show with her and the effervescent Daphne Leish, who may have inspired me to create a serial killer snake woman. But I want to say that her tagline today tickled me. It kind of made my morning, because I had a late night and the morning was not greeting well. And I scroll through and I see she has her link and she just says, "We're on our BS again." And it just, it's always refreshing. So love seeing, as much as we can, Nita. And yeah, I'll try to keep the show to about an hour so that folks can hop on over. They may miss a few of your startup commercials, but that's okay. And if at 11 o'clock you guys feel the need to bounce and hounce, just say bye and tell them I sent you, because Nita needs the love. Hey, Indy. Hey, Carl. Donna. See, yeah, Nita knows who to flirt with. Love the new ad, Cindy. Yeah. Sarah's getting, see, Sarah loves the ad. I need an ad for your stuff, Sarah. Between 30 seconds and a minute. If you go longer than a minute, I have to relegate that to emergency bathroom breaks. What? No, never. Anyway. Nita! Hi, Indy. I love how everybody's calling her Indy. Hi, Sarah. And see, hearts. Black and purple. You're getting into my jam. I may not wear that, but boy, do I appreciate when others do. Let's see what else is coming down the pipe. Oh, I miss Blue Teddy and Jody. Yep, Jody. I love Jody's music in his ad. Best of any. on any podcast I know. The music is really good. It's really good, and he really fits it. Sarah, Glenn, yeah. Oh, see, there's love. Can't trick or treat around Danville. Too dangerous. Not a good, safe place. Well, that's tragic. You want to dress up like a ninja? I saw some weapons at the mall. I'm sure you would love Johnny. No, I will probably be running my pirate attire if I help with the kids, just because one, that's the most available as I'm looking at most of it, and two, it gives me an excuse to wear different trainers. Uh, I am not ninja. Actually, I used to have a whole list of rules, ninja rules, and the last one was a Japanese thing that had a lot of Japanese that translated to "fat ninjas love pancakes." So I do have a bit of ties with ninjutsu, although the last one who attempted to pop up for wow, okay, um, well, last ninja that popped up unfortunately lunged at me. I ended up accidentally knocking out a couple of their teeth. I still feel bad about that. That was many, many, many years ago, almost 20 now, but they're doing okay. Well, I mean, they're judged, so they're doing fine. Oh, we used to have Bonfire Night or Guy Fawkes Night. I'm familiar with that. Now we have this American crap Halloween. It used to be fun, but now kids complain if you don't give them cash. I don't answer the door. Wait. Couple things. One, I don't see why one should stop. Have a little of both. Have as many spooky holidays as you can squeeze in. Two, man, that's not an American problem at all. So I don't know. And three, Glenn, are you saying that due to the youth misbehaving, you are feeling grumpy towards their behavior? I mean, that's never happened. That's not so out of character for you, Glenn. No, but Halloween is beautiful when it's done right. Although my version of Halloween looks a lot more like Bonfire Night most of the time, oddly enough. But it's kind of nice. I've reached the point where, since I'm retired from previous stuff, I get to kind of watch the spectral parade go by and, wave at ones I know. They stay on their side of the road. I stay on mine. Life is good. It is interesting to occasionally see the commute of the spirit from the old folks' home across the field to the old graveyard. It's always an interesting procession. Anyway, moving on. Where Sarah, where she works, there's Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff in the same area. Hearing all of them having buttons pushed. Now I call it Hollow Thankamus. I hear that a lot, and I spend a lot of time saying, "No, Mariah," okay, because most Thanksgiving stuff is part of like fall decoration. I can see that extending through the whole season. That's groovy. It does not necessarily conflict with Halloween. Halloween is beautiful, and Halloween is life, and Halloween is up in my house at all times. And then when it's time for Christmas, there's Christmas, and then I get to celebrate my Christmas after everybody's done being annoying. If I'm allowed to. If not, I'm sad. Hey, yo, CromCon 30 this weekend. Hey, yo, Pop Zan Zan. Comic Talks with Pop Zan Zan. Pop still want me to start the show on Sunday? I hope so. Wow, Pop's 30? That's awesome. Reread what I said above. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Happy Hello Birthday Thankmas. Of course, Glenn, you and Dave always open the show Sunday. Yes, Sarah, we are talking about taking the show on the road 2023. Cool. And Simple Swords with Small Axes and some arms. That's my Amazon.com/Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert site. Yes. That's where you can get my books. Hey, Pops, Glenn. Rock on, Pops. Feeling freaking spectacular. Yeah, see, what about it? What a great form of accountability. Pops is putting out the 30th CromCon. Getting some stuff done. Speaking of, we're approaching the 50th episode. Maybe we'll do something snazzy for it. Let me know. Hi, Donna. And Friday night at 7 p.m. Central, Historical Fencing Guild. And there's a link to the Historical Fencing Guild's channel and CromCon's channel. Thank you, Cindy. We've got a little. It's so nice catching up with you guys. It's so nice hearing from you, Sarah. You have been deeply missed in these parts. What have you been up to, darling? Have you written anything to chill the blood and scintillate the senses? Or are you just deep diving a wonderful new world of comics? While we wait for that response, let's see. I need to run an ad. Just because I haven't run an ad in a while. Yeah, I'm going to run this one. Boink. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited for that project. It's always great to see that coming down the pipe. And Neurosis for All, that's Amy Hale's stuff, and radio show Truer Than You Know, smashwords.com/Brian K. Morris. Brian K. Morris is also the author of Santastein, the post-holiday Prometheus, bringing the spirit of giving to life. Which fits both Halloween and Christmas, and he's also all about Bam, Zock, Pow, Boffo, the Batman sound effects, where Brian is part of an anthology where they go in and talk about the behind the scenes of the wonderful 69 era Batman. The Adam West, the Batman of my youth. Ooh. Been in the depths of reading and getting my foothold in the land of the living. Look at you coming out of your coffin. I'm very proud of you. Let's think about what you've accomplished. No, that's wonderful. Let us know what you're reading. I'm always good for a book. Hey, Pop, sorry, multitasking here. These things happen. Very Fun Sci-Fi at bearpublications.com. And Animal Art is also at bearpublications.com. And bit.ly/bearpub. We've got, see, bit.ly/bearpub. Woo! That's right, folks. I know these ads. Who knows ads? I know the ads. Now, alrighty. Well, Clark working? No. Carl. Kark is Uncle Carl's barbarian persona. That's when he throws on a furred loincloth, pulls out a great sword, and starts chanting battle cries to Crom. Oh, somebody needs to put Uncle Carl's head on Arnold Schwarzenegger's body now. Donna Carlene at his feet, old school. Yes. Or Carl, LOL. No. Kark the Destroyer. Bearer of coffee. Writer of things. All right. Raul Cruz does more than Animal Eye. Artstation.com/Raul Cruz. getting ready for the sign up page for Hatch to Hatch What's Up on Indiegogo. Stand by. I can't wait till we get that link so we can start promoting it, Glenn. Art and Roll's art is customized at subscribestar.com/rollcruise. Art. Oh, and Glenn is also working on more pages of Hatch. Animation moving along. I love the animation. Carl becomes Kark when the coffee is empty. I just saw the classic Bill Bixby wide-eyed David Banner crazy look right before, do you turn green when you become Kark, the Destroyer? Victoria Adams has advice for caregivers. Thank you. Let's see. While I wait for you guys to catch it, seems like I'm doing pretty good today. I have been writing. I'm also reading. Part of what I'm reading, of course, is I've started a new read through of the New Testament, KJV. Because I got it 22 font, so I can read it without my glasses, and because the language of King James version is a little challenging. I like that. I like to be forced to think about it. I'm reading that. I'm also reading because it's October. I read the Night of the Lonesome October as part of my Leafy Mouse celebration, and we just hit one of my favorite favorite chapters of the whole thing, which involves Snuff, Jack the Ripper's dog, and some villainous individual traps Snuff and leaves him in the clutches of a vivisectionist. Individuals attempt to vivisect Jack the Ripper's dog. Do you want to guess how that goes? Absolute malicious glee. So that was last night. It's one of my favorite chapters. Please, if you get a chance to read that book, read that book. And if you need access to it, we'll talk. We'll set something up. Oh, we got some more comments while I was prattling. Excellent. Coming soon, a playmat with artwork from Pangea online. Ooh. Oh, this may sound odd, Cindy, but there is a wonderful educational and frankly entertaining as all heck website called Tierzoo, where the creator uses game terms and gamification to describe the different animals, both living and extinct, in terms of the meta as the outside game. It's a fascinating spin using basically Gamelit as a mechanic to teach biology. It's fascinating, and paleontology and other good stuff. Remind me to send that to you. And we had a comment dump while I was talking. Cool. I've been getting more stuff made for consignment store. Then I'll be running a special involving a custom critter blanket book. Stay tuned. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a great deal for you. Do you need a custom toy? StudioHubris.com/StudioHubris5. And we have another comment dump. So let's plump, 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 plump. Ooh. Let's see. Mostly worked on smoke. Okay, wait. Yeah, Quad City Comic and Toy Show / cool stuff. QuadCityCon.com. I felt myself sort of for a second. So if I said that twice, I apologize. Blue Teddy mostly worked on Smoke and Mirrors this weekend, which is a comic strip on Tapas written by my friend Dr. Crow with art by me. I can't get the silly phone app to give me a link for a reason. I am very sorry about that because I'd love to see a link to that. always you can come back later and give it a shot. Omaha Halloween Quad Con and Comic and Toy Show, October 29th to 30th. Tell John Cindy set you. Geeky fun for around the Midwest Quad City Comic Con. New monster anthology. Ye Old Dragon books meet. Okay. Let's see. Reading list, such a wide variety that I don't have a list at all. All sorts of genres. Let me do that. All sorts of genres between nonfiction, fiction, comics. A lot of catching up on what I already have before getting more. Excellent. Nothing wrong with reading through your backlog. While we're talking comics, I don't know if I've recommended, and I lost the creator's name, but there is a comic series that you should get. You should be able to easily find in trade paperback formats, called Strangers in Paradise. If you're looking for something very different than the usual tights and capes crowd, I really recommend it. It's one of my favorites. It's been a long time since I read it. I don't know if I still have it. A lot of my stuff got messed up in the fire and the flood. So, and the locusts. I wonder which specific high-ranking entity I cheesed off in my business years. Anyway, but yes, this is awesome. Keep reading, keep expanding. I have several more books. I have Natural Drawing by Nikolai coming down the pipe that I plan to read. I have some art study books I want to get back into and kind of revisit some old lessons I've done in the past. My reading list is eternal and expansive. And I actually have a pile, because a while ago I visited Ollie's and I got a pile of graphic novels that once I get a few of my projects done, I get to deep dive. A Harley Quinn one and a bunch of indies that I'm really looking forward to. Denver Martinez does Animal colors and stuff. He's got DeviantArt at www.deviantart.com/theraider05. I have a DeviantArt.com DeviantArt line. Lydia, what's my line? I have a gallery on DeviantArt.com as well. Not at anymore. That's Twitter. www.deviantart.com/NickT. I've been there for nearly 20 years. Well, thank you. Anyway, voice acting. Facebook.com/SkunkRockerLive. Blue Teddy narrations. Tell me if I got the right one. https://tapest.io/series/smokeandmirrors/info. Let's find out. I don't want to strain my net and risk the show, but I'd love an answer, because if we can promote what Blue Teddy's doing, I'm all for it. Here we go. John B. Pike has magical entertainment and tales from the Decoverse. Amazon.com/John B. Pike. Nerds of Culture 2. And Amazon Wrestling. Small publisher desks. Yeah, that's Jody McPhee. YouTube.com/SivBolt. Warriors 4. Michaela Jade on Amazon. Hybrid Rift Writers and LukeStoneStudios.com. And yes, you do. https www.deviantart.com/NickT. Yes. And I do that. I'm not trying to overly press my art, but I'm doing a new art book, which will be as a sort of placeholder with a whole bunch of stories and a whole bunch of art that I've posted, all combined so that people can read it. And again, it will be first one will be a black and white in this format, as a way of kind of giving myself, not just get these stories out to people, because they're good little stories. I get stories by art, and art from stories. It all turns into a Mobius strip of, oh my gosh, that's happening. Yeah, sorry, little tired, but I want to do a reset because I've got some art that hasn't been scanned in yet. I got a little distracted, and I feel my style is starting to do that. And I don't know if you're artists who do this where you're drawing, you feel your style like compress, and then you're very different after a transition period. So I feel something is coming in the pipe that's going to reshape my art, especially as I get better with the newer tools that have been assigned to me. So let's see. Sarah, I asked my comic shop owner for most off-the-wall comics, and I find comic book sites he's never heard of. At least I've kept him busy. You rock. And I realized I really was a tangential comic book reader because I read things like Bone, yeah, of course, Image and Gen 13, and most of the starting lineup for Top Cow back in the day. But Strangers in Paradise, and then I have a love for just the comic strip genre. I wore out a copy basically of Attack of the Killer Snow Goons, the Calvin and Hobbes, basically trade paperback of his strips. I love these things. Yes, thank you, Johnny. That's it. See, best chat. And once again, proof that Johnny Cage is a great vampire. Great dude. So he's a little living impaired. That happens. Let's see. No longer break empowered. Sartnar 76 for vintage cartooniness. Sometimes don't forget to tip your host. And that can be done if you ever feel like tipping me at paypal.me/Nicholas Tockert. Check out patreon.com/The Historical Fencing Guild. Catch up with you all later. Yes, we will see you very soon, Cindy. We love you very much. Let's see. Hey, Johnny. Worker mode engaged. I don't know why I get to work. I don't know why I can't get it to work. I'm too young to be a boomer. Sometimes links and the phones can be problematic. I thought you had a wrench. I'll take a moment to double check that you indeed have a wrench. That's how I roll around here because I want people to be able to promote their stuff. No, I don't need to know. Yes, I need that open. I don't need that. I need that. Hold on. Here we go. We'll go here. 7 watching, folks. And we've got 9 total, I think. Yeah, you have a wrench, Blue Teddy. You should be able to post a link. It's on your end, not mine. Anyway, let's keep going down the pipe. And hello, Donna. And I think I skipped somehow the mention that Kyle Guthrie, aka Skunk Rocker, does voiceovers on Facebook.com/Skunk Rocker Live. Thanks, Cindy Cat. Sorry, Clark needed to do some cat wrestling. Nearly had my power cord detached. Clark, the cat wrestler. Da, 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 da. Bow, 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 bow. Yes. Oh, sorry. Distracted by thoughts of Allison Hannigan and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Moving right along. But yes, we are 48 minutes in. We've had it's been a good. Oh, and that was John B. Pica. Hey, John. Hope you're doing well. What's next on the banner for you? You're one of the busiest guys I know. Oh, it was the Tapas app. Oh, you can't. It seems like you can't win them for losing. Let's see. Let's go. Brand. Let's throw an ad up. I haven't thrown in a while. Oh. No, I can't do that yet. That's not an ad. Yeah, let's do this.
We've all read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life. And in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
That's right. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Sorry, I had a message hit while that was going on. Support Frog G in this amazing work. Now, let's see. Well, comments. Yep. Okay, tap us app. So we're still pretty stable. You guys are being very sedate today. Not that I have a problem with it. It just means we may actually get out on time for once. This week's going to be a big one. I have art that I have to get up north to go to the art show. So I got a message about that. I will, let's see, Halloween is coming up. And we're joined by Mike Jimmy. What up, lovelies? What up, Mike Jimmy? I already ran the plug for your lovely program because Life on Korra is just one of the neatest universes, and the animation project is amazing. I love watching you work on that. It's a fascinating thing. Lost track of time looking for stuff and cleaning the house, then drawing LOL. Oh, you are in good company. I nearly lost track of time doing the same thing today. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I'll hit you with the story of that sword later today. This past weekend was less than ideal. You have my condolences because I understand just how heavy a phrase less than ideal can be. Yeah, sorry for the last few shows being so short. Whoops. No, these things happen. I catch them as I can. And it's just wonderful. And we've got greetings. Everybody's greeting Mike Jimmy, which we love. Yes, folks. Okay. Boom. Sorry. That is going to be business that I get to deal with later, but I don't want to look at it, so I'll put it over there. No, I want to ask you guys, how seasonal is your creations? Do you find yourself, as it gets Halloween, cranking out the horror? Do you find yourself putting out more festive things as Christmas approaches? Or, Valentine's Day seems to either be romance or serial killers. That seems to be the two forces that blend there. But I want to know, are you caught up in that? Or do you think, or do you just create and it just happens as it happens? I'm curious. I also want to encourage you guys. If you're doing NaNoWriMo, National Write a Novel Month. I think I said it right. Now's not a bad time to get your outlines together. And coming up is a great time to publish because a lot of independent people will be backing off to go, oh, I need to create for this challenge, which means it's a great time to get some books out. I have a lot to get out. I have to finalize some situations for the upcoming vacation. And hopefully that will not interfere with the broadcast schedule. If it does, I'll let you know. Mike Jimmy continues, I have been caught up in a new relationship and life is doing the different priority thing. That is wonderful, I hope. A new relationship is always a good sign. I am somebody who really hopes that everyone can find joy and love and comfort and support in whatever they do. Hard to type with a kitty cuddling against me. Also in a mood myself, so I'll spare you all. Well, it all depends on what kind of mood you're in and if it will help you. Also, pounding the pavement for a second part-time job. One person I work with has 3. How on earth do they keep up with all that? Have no idea. Still in therapy while doing these things. That's heroic. I regularly have kept uh, multiple jobs. This is, the longest stretch where I haven't. But then again, I'm also self-employed author, promoter, artist, freelance game designer. So yeah. That's my stuff is gig work, but and trying to raise and educate a 13-year-old autistic child. That's enough. That's enough. But having to get used to it all. Yeah, I back in the day, I was always a substitute teacher because I knew if I had a day off, I could make more money just hopping on there. My busiest was I was still technically a substitute teacher, though very rarely I worked. That a direct support professional in homes and the maintenance manager slash opener for Chuck E. Cheese, 3 hours, and that one was 3 hours a day, 7 days a week. That was a rough gig, but between all that, I got things together and we made things work, and then I kind of fell apart. And now I'm putting the pieces back together. We go through that. We build, we fall, we fail. But that's okay too. Now, guys, be sure to hit the like and share and subscribe to all this because I want to make sure I get the content. Well, when you get settled, Sarah, because you have to survive first. I can't wait to see what the next literary project you have is because you're a very talented writer. Keep in mind, I haven't had a job at all for 6 years before all of this. That's got to be overwhelming. And honestly, I would have a great deal of difficulty. Oh, excuse me. Jumping back into the job market. It's not easy. So, if there's any way we can cross promote or get you more passive income stream going, let me know. You need to put your links to your books in the chat so we can share them around. If you can get a commercial made, we'll gladly show it. We're all about building each other up here because, I've realized something. One thing we say here is hashtag bring Cookie home. We hope that Brian K. Morris can make enough as an author that Cookie, his lovely wife, can leave her assorted employment and just be his executive producer, manager, and queen of all things full time. But I think just like we're all Cookie, we're all trying to bring people home to what they want to do. Because while we do have to work in this life, and work is necessary, I think if you're toiling at drudgery, that's not living, that's surviving. And I think a huge amount of the American system, especially, and worldwide, but definitely in America, has been built on fostering this where you have to grind and grind and grind to get what they say you want. And if you can want less, you get to grind less and do other things. I make no qualms about it. To me, my little brick house is an absolute mansion. I consider myself incredibly blessed to live here and incredibly fortunate that Mandy's basic dream job, what she always wanted to do as a director of a library, she gets to do. Oh. So I can take care of Xander and I can create books and art and games and promote people like you. And Sarah, if there's anything any of us can do to help, please reach out because that's what we're about. Now, I did say I was going to try to keep this one a little shorter because I want folks to be able to jump over to our good friends over at the Indie Comics Network and see what Daphne and Nita are up to. Oh, let's see. Stop glorifying the grind. Start cheering for good sleep, time for yourself, and working on dreams in a healthy way. Exactly. Could not be better said, Mike Jimmy. We need guys to find what's worth living and live for it. Very rarely, I really believe that this is what you want has been forced down a lot of people's necks. And I believe that that's not, you shouldn't have to live what other people tell you that you want. I recently got a discussion with somebody who's a bit of a gatekeeper. And they were like, well, they shouldn't be making comics and they shouldn't be doing this because they believe this, that, or the other. And since I've had it from the same conversation from multiple social points, it's always fascinating to me. And what I say is, if you love comics, make comics. If they don't do well, you either have to change your product or your marketing. That's just basics. But you can't force a fan to like your stuff. You just make the best you can, and everyone should have the chance to try it. Find what you love, what makes your little heart go pitter patter, and then find a way to do as much as possible. Hopefully, that can be done in a way that helps people, even if it just brings them joy. So that's what I'm about. Yep, I'm hopping. You say hi to him, Mike Jimmy. We love you. I bring up therapy for those who need help, to have hope that you can grow when it feels like you aren't. 6 years of therapy, and I've gone from fighting for disability to employed. That is huge. Mental health is very important to me, mine and others. I just got off topic, Dirt. You are fine, darling. That is exactly that right here, right now, is the real reason I do stuff like this, to build people up. Because I have people, why do you talk about why you limp? Why do people talk about going to therapy and getting through it as a process and healing? We do it not to go, poor me, because there are people out there, oh, you don't understand, life is hard. No. We're out there saying, yeah, life is hard, but we are finding ways to make it happen. And I am privileged and honored that you feel safe enough here to talk about that openly. And that's what I want. That means I'm doing my job. There are things I love. I love hearing people are getting better. I love people are getting healthy. People are making money, either through work or creatives. I love that. That's what we're about, folks. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Just stopping by in for a moment to say bye to all, and hope to see you all on Hump Day. We'll be here Hump Day, just getting the grind. That's great, Sarah. Yeah, Joby, I need to go too. Too much stuff going on that needs my attention. Everyone have a great day. And you know what? I think with that, we're going to call it, because folks, you know what? I want to run an ad before I do. I have to run our dear rock and roll art goddess's ad, because she's creating so much, and I really want to push her to the next level where her materials are easier to find and out. So please, if you know the Adventures of the Rock and Roll Art Goddess, or Kat Rothermel, she has many Instagram pages. She has a couple of YouTube channels. Which, guys, oh yes, I have to talk about that. She may have her her custom URL in the very near future, so I can promote her stuff easier. I'm so excited to see her growth and her coming into an independence from a system that abuses the academics and the instructors that they hire. I believe it is a sign that if you chase your dreams, you can do it no matter how late, and she is making that possible. This is a hero. Don't take it wrong anyway, because that is what makes what we do great. And I want to do another one just because my dear friend Robin Yoda runs a YouTube channel and a Twitch stream where she does a YouTube channel. She does game reviews, and I'd like her to do some more with it. And she does Twitch streaming where she games and she talks, and it's so wholesome and so supportive. I want to promote that, so I'm going to run her ad real quick.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda. Just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
And yes, and getting right into that because I'm all about supporting people who, like Robin Yoda, are fighting beyond their limitations through mental or physical illness, chronic pain, things like that. This is what this is. This is to help you guys, especially because, hi, I'm one of you. I am us. We are me. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that was a huge thing. It's where your taxes are going to for therapy via Medicaid. Want to break the stigma of people who use government help to build their lives? Absolutely. You have to do the hardest work ever for it, but it's worth it. Sorry, I did not sleep well, so my speech impediment's acting up today. But yes, we have we all have burdens and challenges, and there is always a pressure to submit to despair. There will always be forces in the world that lever against your ability to do things. And that's why and literally for my own survival, I have to be positive. I have to put out positive beliefs and energy and wait as those ripples come back. Because what you put out in the universe does come back to you. And it is so necessary that people know they're not alone, that there are things that help. And we fight every day, and we lose more often than we win in a lot of things. But if given the opportunity, folks, when we come together and we support each other, support our creative efforts, support our personal missions, wonders can be achieved. No worries. No worries at wow, I changed the course of the show. Oops. Not at all. This is one of those I'll always divert. Guys, this is not my show. Okay? This was created by that guy right there, Brian K. Morris. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Get my cat figure not to be all disjointed. And when it was his show, it wasn't his show. It was a forum for you. I'm just a moderator and a promoter. I am a facilitator of ideas and dreams, hoping to plug people into the wonders of the possibilities that are around them and reflect their own glory back at them so that they can see who and what they are and who and what they could be with hard work and dedication. That's what I'm about. That's what this is about. I tried to come up with a title, but if something more meaningful or more helpful or simply worthier arises in the chat, like this discussion, I'll drop everything I'm holding and put it there because that's what we're about here. That's what the rising tide lifts all ships. That's why while I work to promote myself, it's much more important that I promote you guys. And that's why Brian asked me to take the show over. And that legacy is something I take deadly serious. So when you have something, either a real burden, like I'm trying to deal with mental illness or physical illness, the limitations of both, or you're just trying to figure out how to merchandise something, or you're trying to make make a dream come true, or just make a buck so that life's a little easier. If I can help you in any way, I'm gonna try. Can't do it for you, but at least I can make it easier. And when we have something to talk about that's serious, we talk. I mean, the show is a legacy of talking about serious things, like the unspeakable. I can't pronounce Brian's old shtick for the uncommentable condition, but building folks up, that's what I do. And that's what I want you to do. So, guys, I did say I'd end this fairly early into the show because I don't want to stomp all over our dear friends Nita and Daphne. But I understand. I will not hesitate to for the right topic and interaction. But I want you guys to write. I want you to draw. I want you to paint or sculpt or weld or whatever your craft is that makes you feel like you. I want you to chase the dream. Because whatever you make, whatever you write, you can edit it, but you can't edit a blank page. And with that, I will say